What would you do if your family's made fun of? Would you fight back or keep it cool? How about making a risky move that would risk all your career? The echoes of Will Smith's monumental slap at the comedian Chris Rock could be heard all around the globe. It was March 27th, 2022. The whole world was watching the Oscars as Chris Rock was doing his routine as a comedian when he said something about Will Smith's wife, which he did not appreciate at all. Chris Rock went on to make remarks about Jada Pinkett Smith's activism, which went way back to 1997. He ridiculed Mrs. Smith's participation in the Million Women March, which was light humored, but things were gradually heating up. Jada boycotting the Oscars is like me boycotting Rihanna's panties. I wasn't invited. This was another hit on the lady. You see, the reason why Pinkett Smith took that step with several other actors was due to the lack of African American nominees. Those days, it was kinda hard for people out there, but Chris Rock went on to make jokes on that as well. Even though the joke was largely from a teleprompter, it is offensive, which made me think that it must have been scripted. But I knew that things were real when Will Smith got banned from major events like these. The tipping point was when Rock said, "Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2 can't wait to see it, alright?" Now, this is not right. You cannot make fun of a lady with a severe autoimmune disease like alopecia areata when her man is around. Hell, you should never use someone's grief as a joke to make her a laughingstock. Well, Will Smith did what any man would have done. But up until him being banned, I'm sure all of us thought it was scripted. Will Smith is known for his calm demeanor and positive personality. This wasn't him at all. He later on asked for forgiveness, but the picture taken by Brian Snyder from Reuters TV went viral with memes. I'm sure that Will Smith is worried about his wife, and making comments like those would have hurt him a lot. Imagine if it was someone else in the place of Will Smith. Would it be the same? I highly doubt it. But who is Will Smith? Well, first of all, he's a legend. To make fun of a man's wife on possibly the biggest day of his life? How does that pan out? Well, let's rewind a bit and see where he comes from. Will Smith's father, William Carroll Smith Sr., was abusive in the house, and so the persona Will Smith was created to entertain his father to prevent his father from hurting anyone. The funny, clowning personality was meant to keep his abusive father busy like a defense mechanism. The guy that has made a lot of people smile with a great talent in rapping and acting was once upon a time a kid suffering from domestic abuse. This led to insecurity, psychological trauma, and a constant need for approval. No matter whatever he gained or how successful he might have become, he's still that insecure little boy looking to get himself approved by the people he loved. He was the first rapper to get a Grammy, the most powerful actor in Hollywood. His success was to such an extent that everyone who was associated with him was instantly powerful. If you see it this way, you will understand why his children are not accepted into movies, despite being the children of Will Smith. It is simply because they're given everything they ever wanted. Will gave his kids the life he wished he had, and somewhere deep he wanted conformity from his kids too. And his wife too, for that matter. But people like this are strong and powerful on the outside, but on the inside they're empty, and it could be their biggest weakness. People who come from a background like that are perfectionists, which means that they want everything to be perfect. This could be a lot for people around them. They say God cannot forgive you unless you forgive yourself. He did just that. He went on to take Pinkett's insight and realized that everything he built was a wall to hide behind, to tuck himself away from his past foundation was built upon, and when he realized that, he saw the changes that filled all the empty spaces in his life. But being born to fame is a big responsibility. To maintain the image of the legacy Will Smith has created for his family, this would in a way put immense pressure on the children, and making any mistake would make headlines. This is the prime reason why Jaden Smith wanted out, plus the relationship of his mother with his friend was over the top. At this point, I feel sad for Will Smith doing everything he can to save his family from breaking apart and failing. But I'm sure you wouldn't deny that as a husband, he did the right thing. But as an artist, not being able to respect another artist could be wrong in a lot of ways. Now, I'm not saying Jada Pinkett Smith is wrong, but we could see Will Smith laughing at the joke while she gets salty and then later on despises her husband's actions. This is kinda sus. When Will Smith gave his speech at the Oscars, I knew that he meant it, even if after his actions it did not seem like much, but he meant all of it. The rules about him not asking his kids to clean their room signifies that Will Smith tried his best to give the life he dreamt of. Do you think Jada Pinkett Smith is manipulative? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching.